Hey everybody, hi. Let me get my camera set up here. You know, you do this and then you try to get it set up to go live and yeah, it's all backwards. So I apologize for that. There we go. I'm still trying to figure out this live business, right? So, all right, so here we go. Today I got in the mail from Maniology the Easter Bunny kit with the Easter plate and the 3 new spring colors. So I thought since I didn't get my video posted today and this came, I would just go live instead of getting today's video posted. It's been crazy. I spent the weekend at my daughter's college for Mom's Day and I just haven't gotten around to getting it posted yet. So I thought we'd just go ahead and open this up, check this out, swatch some colors, do a couple of nails and see what we think. So I really originally wasn't going to get this. Oh good, it comes with a new stamper, yay. But I decided I really wanted these colors and you could get it with the stamper, which I needed a new stamper, and the plate, that I would just go ahead and do it. And it comes in this cute little linen bag. So this would be good just to throw odds and ends in if you're running somewhere and want to do your nails or whatever, or for any little thing you want to store. So, okay, so here we go. This is the color set, and it's called Fresh Start, and it's a new release. So I'd say it's about a month, maybe a month and a half old now. But it's new pastels for spring. So I was pretty excited because I don't have a lot of pastels yet. I mean, I got a few, but not a lot. So, okay, first off, we have Renew, which looks like it'd be a baby blue. We have Blossom, which to me is kind of minty green, light green. And then we have Radiate, which is a light lavender. So those are the colors that we have. And then here's our plate, our Easter plate, spring plate. And I don't have a lot of spring things either. Although I'm not sure that this is going to be very helpful unless I just want Easter bunnies and Easter eggs. But it might. I don't know. We'll see. But for the price, I went ahead and thought, you know what? I want the colors. And it's not horribly that much more for the plate and another stamper, which I needed. So we might as well just go ahead and do it, right? Okay. So let's check out our plate here. So we've got, of course, some double stamps we can do with the bunny. Here's an egg, and it's like 3 different double stamps you can probably do with that. Hop, shake your bunny tail, Happy Easter, hippity hop, Happy Easter Day, welcome to our patch. And then just like I said, some more bunnies and eggs. There's a little chick. So anyway, there you go. That would be a lot of reverse stamping. If that's something you're into, that would be really crazy, reverse stamping, but you could do that. I mean, and this one as well, obviously. So these are the ones that, you know, if I was going to do them, I would do those with a gradient on them, just so I didn't have to do the complete reverse stamping. So all right, let's go ahead and swatch these colors out. Let me get a paper towel here just so in case I make a mess, which is very likely. So we will do all of these and then we'll do our color tops, and then we'll do a few stampings on each of these with the corresponding colors that came with the kit. So I've been doing Maniology since I think the first kit I got was last May, maybe May or June. It was the Wizard of Oz kit. And so I'm still trying to catch up and make sure that I've got some plates for all seasons and events. That's a really pretty robin egg. Maybe not quite robin egg. It's a little too blue for that, but definitely a nice sky blue. So I've been trying, like I said, to collect as many various colors and plates for various seasons and events and holidays and so forth as I can. So, pretty green. Well, too much paint. I'm gonna try and maybe get a little bit of that removed. Okay. What I really need though is a pink. I don't have a really good pink yet, so that's something I need to get is a good pink, light pink. I've got some dark pinks and some neon pinks, but ooh, I like this lavender color. Of course, purple is my favorite color for the most part. If you ask me, that's what I'm going to tell you. Occasionally I go kind of crazy like with, oh, maroon or something like that. But for the most part, purple, the more with the more blue background is usually my favorite. But I do love that lavender. That is a really pretty lavender. All right, so we'll go ahead and swatch these three while those dry. So we can get a good look. They're probably all going to look pretty good on all colors. The blue may be iffy on the white, but we'll see what we get. So, okay. I'm just going to kind of pick a few of these and then we'll clean them all off. That way we can do some stamping. It's going to be a real short video tonight because I just got home from work. I'm not going to do any reverse stamping or any crazy like that, but I think I will do some of the double stamping, just to see how that goes. There we go. And voila, yeah, like I thought. It shows up really good on the black, not so much on the white. It's just not quite got a dark enough color for that, but I think the green and the lavender will do better on white. So we'll just have to see. All right, so let's go ahead and try the green on this next one. So I'm getting ready to repaint and remodel, for lack of a better term, although I'm not doing anything serious, my living room. The kids are all out of the house for the most part, so I can kind of get nicer things. There we go. See, that shows up a lot better on the white than the blue does. So I've been picking out paint colors and deciding on some new furniture and a new ceiling fan for our living room. We've been wanting to get a ceiling fan for ages, but you know, it's just one of those things that you just kind of keep putting off because you need to do 1,000 other things. So, all right, and now the lavender. But my goal this year is to get my living room, my office, and my kitchen all repainted. We don't have what you would call a traditional open floor plan, but my living room bleeds into my office, which is actually originally was a formal dining room. And the dining room then bleeds around into the kitchen. Ooh, look at that. That looks really good on the white. Not as much on, it doesn't pop as much on the black, but it looks really good on the white. From the, like I said, the office slash formal dining room bleeds into the breakfast nook and into the kitchen. So it's a circular arrangement, because we've got the kitchen walls that block it off from the living room. So but it's kind of a circular arrangement. So it is kind of sort of open in that respect. And so I want to do some cohesive colors. So I went ahead and think I've got a color nailed down, and I went on Etsy and I bought someone's color palette thing. And so I'm hoping that will help me be able to, mix and match colors and help with decor colors and just get a nice cohesive look in my house, i.e. a grown-up look. How's that sound, huh? You know, I'm in my mid-50s basically, and I still don't really think I have much of a cohesive look in my house, but that could just be me, right? All right, so I know I want to do the bunny rabbit. And so I think, I don't know what colors I want to use though for that. But we've got these others that we'll do too. I think I'll stamp that one because I haven't used it on anything yet. We'll do a bunny, and then maybe we'll do a little saying and an egg just to kind of top it off. So that is what we will plan. We'll see if any of these are dry enough yet to touch. Nope, still a little tacky. So let those dry just a little bit more. But I really think this is cute. I'm gonna do that with the bunny ears. But a lot of these you can see here, it's really small detailed work there. So that would be some serious reverse stamping. I mean, that would be, you know, skill 100 for me because there's no way I could ever probably do that. I need bigger things to reverse stamp. Like I could probably reverse stamp these flowers and the carrots and the eggs. I would just do one color. So I could do those, you know, I could do these. I could color in those eggs if I wanted to. But anything that's really small like this that takes a lot of detail, you can count me out. If I ever use those, it's because it's just a one stop and you're done type thing. So, all right, let's see where we're at. I'm impatient. All right, not bad actually, really not bad. So I think we can go ahead and kind of move forward. So I think I'm gonna do the blue and purple maybe on this green. Like I said, I'm just going to use these three colors. I'm not going to go get, you know, a bunch of other colors out. I'm just going to use these and just kind of see how it goes. All right, so let's get started then. All right, so on the blue here, I think I'm just going to do this one in the purple and just get a good look at how that looks on top of the blue. Because since the blue is a lighter color, I think this purple will pop on it a little bit more. So I'll try that real quick. There we go. Make sure I got my bunnies right side up here. Oh yeah, look at that. That is cute. I like that. It's very cute. So, all right, okay. So we've got that. Now we're gonna do, let's go ahead and do this bunny rabbit. We're gonna do, we know how the blue looks, so why don't we, I'm gonna reverse. I'm gonna do the purple and then we'll do the blue and see how that looks just for the heck of it because I've already done the purple on the blue. So see, I just kind of make this up as I go around. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I didn't do that very good. That was not a very good stamp on my part, so we'll come back and do that one again. I kind of went at it sideways and I shouldn't have. And I didn't have my scraper card down as flat as I should have because that's a pretty open negative space. So that was all on me. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to drag it slower and at a, there we go, less severe angle, and you probably get a better pickup, I would think. Yeah, perfect pickup that time because the last time I didn't do it. I did it too fast and I didn't do it at the right angle. So, all right, let's go ahead and put this bunny right on here. Look at that. So, I would probably not use that color on the green on a regular basis. It just doesn't quite cover it. But for these purposes, it's fine. And then we're gonna use the other bunny. I'm gonna use the blue on that and we'll see how that looks. Again, I am not a color expert, hence why I got a palette for my house makeover. So that would be why I sometimes do things like that and go, that really didn't work, did it? But we're gonna go ahead and go forward with it at this point. Now here's the part that's gonna be fun, is trying to line these up because I have horrible lighting down here. And so I'm just kind of guessing. I gotta get some better lighting. It's a little bit off, but it's still kind of cute. Kind of gives a little shadow effect. Okay, so clean these off because I'm gonna want these eggs here in a minute. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to let's take a green bottom for the egg. Again, lower angle and slower so that we get a nice good full pickup there and we don't have any splotches or things like that. Right, and so I'm going to put this up close to the top of the tip. I'm going to put a seine at the bottom. There we go. That's not bad. It doesn't have to be a small seine at this point. I'm just using whatever I have available. So we'll use blue on top of the green just for the fun of it. I'm going to use that one. And we'll come back then with a green seine, because that does work on top of the purple pretty good. And the blue probably would, well, maybe we'll try it because we've already tried the green on here and we know how that works. So again, excuse for the fact that I am blind and we'll probably misapply that. Hey, that's not too bad considering where I thought I was gonna get. All right, so we'll go ahead and do a blue. Let's do, yeah, I'm gonna do this one right here, I think. So, now that's got a lot of negative space into it too, where the O or the H and the P are. So I'm just gonna go slowly. Twice if I think I need it, because I maybe, it's too much. That's a good pickup. I probably didn't need to do it the second time. But anyway, and so now we'll see how this looks on here. There. All right, so my overall is one, I love the colors, but they don't really lend themselves to working with each other too well, at least in this regard. I think the purple, the lavender on the blue is good, and the green on the purple is good. But other than that, I probably wouldn't do any of that mixing and matching with those colors, but they are all colors that I will use in one fashion or another. So anyway, well, if you liked this live, if you liked my little, show and tell, for lack of a better term, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, give me a comment. I will get this manicure uploaded so that you will be able to see that one. I have it, like I said, I just haven't gotten it to it yet. I've been a little bit busy. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great rest of your evening. Thanks for stopping by if you were here live. I will make sure I respond to any messages you gave, because of the way my setup is, I can't read messages while I'm recording, but I will respond when we get done here. All right, so everybody take care and have a good evening. Bye. Yeah, I'm still working with that.